the day of food, food, and more food. Everybody has a favorite dish for Thanksgiving. Mine is the ever delicious turkey that whispers my name every time I get a new bite of it. Oh, so good. Anyways, the video. What's on the menu for this year's Bluestuff Thanksgiving special? A lot of things, actually. Putting aside the fact that there's gonna be a second Thanksgiving special from that weird guy who hates everything, I got something I've wanted to talk about for a long time. Skillshare. Just kidding. Although, I am still sponsored by them, so get a free trial. It's free. All I know is that I will not be talking about JRPGs for once in my YouTube career. You motherfucker! Who the hell are you? I'm you from the future, you fat fucking butterball. Put that turkey leg down. But I got this turkey for free. I know. Just put it down and listen to me. You need to review Shin Megami Tensei 5. What? Oh, don't play stupid with me, asshole. I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So what if I do? You can't make me review that game. Figured you'd say that. Jesus, where the fuck did you get a gun? Old friend of mine from ROTC. Review the fucking game while it's still fresh in your mind. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Alright? Yeah, do it. And make it look nice, too. Figured you'd say that. Huh. Touché. Fuck me. Okay, here's SMT 5. In this video, I will be talking about my thoughts on SMT 5 and how I felt overall about the game. I understand that there have been some issues about the game being compared to Persona 5, and I will be doing the same thing. However, I'm gonna address this when the time comes. Also, this video will have spoilers and also is not rated for you, little Billy, you fucking asshole. Also, I haven't beaten the game yet, so this is more like a my thoughts kind of review than it's actually a review stemming from weeks of playing and research. Okay. Let's do this. Is it odd to say that this game is very fucking religious? For those who are new to the SMT universe, and really JRPGs in general, you probably didn't know that there always seems to be a religious tone to these games, and SMT 5 is not exempt from this. The entirety of the game takes place in the Netherworld, which is the habitat of the demons. You, the main character, who is a guy which I didn't know and am still kind of confused on. I mean, look at those lashes. Accidentally transports to the Netherworld and fuses with an ancient something to form a Nahobino, a being that is neither heavenly nor hellish and instead is a kind of neutral god. The game has you traveling through an open world filled with plenty of demons that you can either befriend and have them help you throughout your journey, or ruthlessly murder them in the hopes that you gain just a little bit of XP. The story opens with you trying to find a student who got trapped in the— wait a minute, that's Ryuji from Persona 5! But after saving your friend, which is as far as I've gotten, so I'll just predict how the rest of the game is going to go, you realize that Tokyo is doomed. You need to stop the demon that's causing this whole mess of a situation, but it turns out that both the demons and angels have their own mischievous plots to take over the future and whatnot, so you have to beat the shit out of both the devil and, I presume, God himself. Did I get it right? Let me know in the comments section. The story is alright and honestly a little mundane. Had it not been for the side quests, which actually have more intrigue to them than the main fucking story, I wouldn't be playing this game as we speak. This brings me to my first point. This story is a lot worse than most other SMT stories and maybe even JRPGs in general. So now we have to talk about Persona 5 and its comparison to SMT 5. First of all, I don't know why you guys bothered to get any reviews of any sort from a company like IGN or Kotaku. The most you should be getting out of those sites and resources is that. Resources. News. Not reviews. News. They're insiders. They have no reason to review a game. All they have purpose for is to give news on other things. So please don't look at reviews from IGN and Kotaku and all those other places. Even if they were good reviews, you shouldn't be relying on them. Hell, you shouldn't even be relying on this. I am not prepared, nor if I even were prepared, would you still listen to me, because there's no point. You should go and play the game yourself or not. It's up to you. It's a free fucking country. I have to be honest though, Persona 5 is a pretty tough bar to pass, I'll admit that, but saying that it's completely unreasonable to compare the two is just downright ridiculous. Both games were published by Atlas, and both games are very similar in their formats, considering, you know, one kind of came from the other. But I'm going to take this one step further. So far, I don't think SMT5 competes with any of the Persona games story-wise. I get that SMT is known for its plot advancement and not character development, but shit, SMT5's plot is worse than the Persona plots up to this point. I can't imagine how the rest of the game is going to be, but so far, I'm just not interested. It's like how I feel about Persona 5 Strikers. The story is too fucking boring to even get through, and every now and again, I can't bring myself to play this piece of shit. SMT5 is better than that, but not by much. For those that don't know, SMT5 is a Nintendo exclusive as of the recording of this video. Now that's not too much of an issue if you like shitty graphics. The game runs on the newest Unreal Engine, but the chances of you seeing that are about slim to none. There's an ample amount of moments where the game has glitched, taken forever to load, skipped frames loading, and completely crashed. Mind you, I haven't even beaten this game yet. It's a shame because in most scenarios, I could just boil this down to poor porting and say you could play it on a different console, but you can't. SMT5 is only available on the Nintendo Switch, so it's either you play this game at shit capacity, or you play this game at shit capacity. The gameplay is quite nice, to be completely honest. It's not every day that you see a JRPG that's also open world, and for Shin Megami Tensei, that's a pretty good idea. Being able to go back and forth doing whatever the hell it is you want to do or need to do allows for grinding and playing around to be much easier than in previous installments and other JRPGs like Persona 5. That's right, I'm going to put one over on SMT because not even Persona 5 did it right. On top of being open world, the gameplay mechanics are odd looking, but easy to use nonetheless. There are a few random things that kind of confuse me, but that's more me being new to SMT than it is the gameplay being shit. Overall, the gameplay is not shitty. I've played JRPGs since I was a wee little lad, so my experience with easy, normal, hard, and downright illegal difficulties is pretty damn good. So for me to say that SMT5 is a difficult game really tells you something about the game. But I'll elaborate on what I specifically hate about the difficulty of this game. Half of the times I've died is basically because I've gone up against demons far more powerful than my team and I end up getting pulverized. That's completely normal. The other half of the time, however, I think I'm just trying to grind out a few levels, and when I hit a Mokai, I get fucking ambushed by like 7 of these voodoo doll looking motherfuckers. It's impossible when you go up against a demon that's your level, but there's a shit ton of them, especially if you haven't learned any multiple skills yet. And even in the event you do learn it, if you don't enhance your magic mastery, you're fucked. Obviously, as the game progresses, things get easier, but hot damn, these assholes have killed me at least 20 times. It has been easier for me to get through many of the Persona games, including Persona 3 and even previous SMT titles. Here, it's been a lot more difficult, and is that really a bad thing? That's debatable. For me, it's actually not. I like it, but it's also kind of annoying every now and again. Alright, there, I talked about SMT5 and gave an honest kind of review on it. Now, will you please not point that damn thing at me? Wait, you haven't beaten the game? No, I just got it a few weeks ago, and in case you didn't know, we have a life. Trust me, your life needs to be YouTube. Without you, the world is missing out. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Alright, at least you saved yourself in the short term. Yeah. Wait, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, well, if you didn't talk about SMT5 for Thanksgiving, you would have been triggered by a chain of events that would lead you to rob a bunch of convenience stores and brutally die in a shootout with the police after 13 hours. Holy shit! All that for not talking about a JRPG? What the fuck happened? Doesn't matter now, it won't happen. See you never. Hope you live life without knowing that there's totally more to this video than some stupid skit, and there's actually an entire universe of parallels between you and me that you're going to explore in the following years. Bye! Wait, come back! What the fuck? Thanks for tuning into today's Thanksgiving Bonanza. You know what to do if you like the video. Hope your Thanksgivings were great, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.